from Marie is
taking a picture of me Moxa and my stomach.
you got to make sure that always you're
my
being
tummy.
very careful with this, because in the beginning it's easy for this stuff to fall off, and like, you know, you could be trashing out your carpets all over the place. Yes, if you're in a carpeted area. So you want to make sure it's really hot, and then you can see that it's all red.
Watch the ashtray, yes.
Okay, let's see your belly. Yeah, her belly is warm. You'll feel many times people's bellies are not warm, all right? But hers is warm. How do you run temperature-wise? Cold?
Kind of cold.
Kind of cold.
Yeah, kind of cold,
okay.
especially hands and feet.
Yeah, especially hands and feet. Okay, but she doesn't have it. She doesn't have it here, and not there either. So I mean, I'm not feeling any cold right here, but her experience is that she feels cold. Right? Using the fingers. You want to find your point. Even like when you're doing this, you can hit broader areas. You know, you don't need to worry about the exact point. So if you know that you're looking for Ren 12, yes, and you tell me any feedback here.
That's warm.
Is that warm? Okay. And you can feel. Yeah. This is gentle moxibustion. You find the right distance. Yes.
And you're just looking for a warm sensation.
Yes, right. Here, I'll show you. Like, just steady. And over time, it'll, you know, again, when you first get it, it doesn't feel like very much heat. But then as it stays in that position, you can see when you take a pole moxa, I'll tell you where I'm starting to, I can feel the heat already from there. Very slight, but yes. More. And then about this distance, it's nice. It's really warm. I mean, you feel like you got a little bit of a furnace kind of boiling on you. That is a good temperature. The problem is when you're working with patients with this is, you know, many sources say, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, depending on what's going on with them. Somebody that has a lot of internal cold, you could easily do this for 30 minutes. Yes? So, you know, like standing here for 30 minutes, that's a long time of your time to be in a treatment room, standing here with a moxa stick. All right?
So this is mainly used just to warm.
Yeah. This is really is just putting yang qi into it.
Okay.
Gentle.
Very gentle. Very, you know, and when you want to use moxa and you want them to be receptive, you don't maybe jump to thread moxa. Because that, if you don't do it right, they might not like what you're doing. But this here, they'll like. This is very comfortable. Very comfortable.
What's the philosophical idea behind using moxa for heat? I mean, I know it's obvious why you would use it for somebody who's experiencing cold, but we've also learned.
Well, it resolves dampness. It's very excellent for the middle jowl. Any kind of cold yang qi deficiency patterns, moxa is the herb of choice. Yes.
So there's not really any cases you would use it for like a heat pathogen, whether it be internal or external?
I use it for fever. Yeah,
right.
all the time. Yeah. Although I know in TCM they teach don't use moxa when there's heat, right? But the Japanese use it all the time. They're always using moxa for heat. Yes. The difference is you don't do big heat, you do little heat. You do it in a really focused way, and you're activating the points via moxa, but you're not putting big fire into it, and that's the difference. This here is wandering moxibustion, and wandering moxibustion can either you are slowly moving, and you tell me if that's too hot.
Sir, in Cstcm clinic, are we allowed to use moxa for fever? In the clinic?
For what? For fever?
For fever.
Oh.
In our clinic here, generally we won't. I'm telling you from clinically though, I do it. Yes, and not only me, a whole 50,000 practitioners in Japan do it, right? So they do it, but let's just say when you do it, you got to be 100% clear about why you're using it. All right, you can't be random and think everybody needs moxa, because then you really might be treating them and creating too much heat.